So I just got done with 12 mini coaching sessions with real small business owners about their websites, and there's one thing that I kept seeing over and over again, and we're gonna get into it, and we're starting right now. If you want to transform your website into a customer or lead generation machine, I'll show you all my best tips, tactics, and secrets to get there fast. Let's dive in. Hey there, I'm Wes McDowell, a web strategist for The Deep End, and if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, we do 2 a week here, so go ahead and click on the subscribe button and the little bell icon next to it so you never miss another video you need to succeed online. Okay, so I've just spent the last few days doing 12 mini coaching sessions with real small business owners, looking through their websites to let them know what improvements they can make, and basically just giving actionable advice they can start implementing. And I'm really excited to share these with you over the next few months. They're definitely going to give you some great ideas for how you can improve your own site. And these businesses were kind of in all industries, but I kept seeing certain common issues popping up across the board. And the one thing that came up in every single one of those calls was this area right here at the top of the homepage. This is what we call the hero area. And it's arguably the most important part of any website because it has to do a lot of heavy lifting, telling people exactly why they should even care to scroll down any further. And it needs to accomplish 3 things within about 5 seconds. And those things are, it needs to let people know what you do, why that makes your customer's life better, and then what they have to do to get started. And I saw lots of versions of this hero area across all these calls. Some of them got it almost right, and some of them really got it very wrong. You know, between saying too much, not saying anything at all, to just being really confusing or emphasizing the wrong stuff, either through the headline or the image behind it. But the good news is it's actually really easy to get this right. And I'm going to give you a few really simple formulas that you can use to pass that 5-second test on your own website. And I'm going to show you a few in the wild examples of some of my favorite hero images across the web. But first things first, whichever formula you use, your headline needs to be short, benefit driven, and customer focused. So the first formula I have for you is just tell people the problem you solve. I have a recent client, truckingcareers.com, and there was a big disconnect in the trucking industry when my client came to me between recruiters and drivers, and he really wanted to solve that problem. So the headline just says, connecting drivers with trucking jobs has never been easier. The second formula is to promise a transformation. So if you can change your customer or client's life in a big or small way, play that up in the headline. So I have another recent client, David Rothstein Music, and they're promising to make their clients the star of their own big night. And since every other wedding band seems to just want to talk about how talented their musicians are, this goes over much better because they dared to make their website focused on their clients rather than on themselves. Now the next formula is really, really simple. So if neither of the other formulas seem quite right for you, just say what you do in plain English. It's not as enticing as promising a transformation or solving a problem, but at least it's not confusing. And honestly, a lot of headlines out there are just really confusing, so this is definitely an upgrade from that. And if you're going to go that simple route, I would definitely recommend a simple subheading listing 1 or 2 benefits that your customer can expect when working with you. So I want to show you now a few homepage hero areas that definitely pass that 5-second test, just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. First up, we have SchultzPhotoschool.com. This headline could not be any clearer. And they also make clever use of a subheadline, which builds authority by using a number, a really big number in fact, and gives a clear reason why they would want to take better pics by comparing them with just snapshots. And the background image here is perfect. It really sells the idea of having truly great photos of your kids by showing an example. And it gives a clear next step to get started with a free course. And now we're going from a website with a really great background photo to one with none at all. So here's a good example that doesn't use a photo, but it still works very effectively. The headline clearly communicates a pain point, and then the subheadline promises a transformation. It basically says, we'll take you from a statistic to a success story. Then the call to action button here really stands out on that light background pattern, and it's super specific so people know exactly what comes next. Okay, now here's a great example of a really simple, "this is what we do" style headline. But it doesn't just stop there. Okay, the subheadline goes on to say how they do it with fully customizable landing pages and then 2 clear benefits you'll experience as a result: increased conversion rates and ROI. And here's another really good example of simply stating what you do and following it up with what's in it for your client. Here we have 3 clear benefits: improve patient care, decrease operating costs, and provide you well-trained employees. So I hope this has given you some really good inspiration points to go ahead and improve your own website so it can pass that 5-second test. And like I say, I can't wait to start sharing these coaching sessions with you. The first one is actually coming up in just a few days, so be sure to look out for that. And even though each one of these videos only focuses on one website, we uncover so many issues and problems and fixes, so every one of those videos is going to give you something to think about for your own website for sure. But now I want to hear from you, and I want to know, what is your biggest takeaway from this video? And what can you not wait to start implementing in your own hero areas on your own website? Tell me all about it in the comments section below. And if you're not subscribed to the channel yet, go ahead and click on the circle icon right here to subscribe. And there's no reason why we have to stop the party now. We've got 2 more videos for you right here and right here. Go ahead and pick your poison. So I'm Wes McDowell for The Deep End, and I'll see you in our next video.